Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know,
Down to the lineup for the Nets.
They're scared of you, MP. Get in there.
And Lee's subbed in for Cunningham. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin's checked in for Aldridge. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris. Lee kicks to Diallo. Grant outside. Lee outside. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes in there.
how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brown outside. Griffin a screen on MP. Here's Harden. And no good that time. And Detroit the other way now, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Sometimes it's about...
Paul Millsap. That's his first personal foul. Team second. At the line for Detroit, Saban Lee. At the line for 2.
Honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lengths at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
And the basket by Harden.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Diallo the pass to MP. Screen by Diallo. Down low, outside for Jackson. Lee outside, sinks the three-pointer. Lee's got 7 points.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Harden, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 14.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lee finds Jackson. Back to Lee. Lyles sets a screen for Lee. Three-pointer. Millsap grabs the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And Millsap's it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Harden. Into the lane. And then jammed down as he goes right over Trey Lyles.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
MP with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Here's Lyles. Rebound, Brooklyn. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control, and in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low-mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Here's Harden. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more.
That's good.
How the heck is that a foul? That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Nets, Harden. James Harden. At the line for one.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down home.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here's Lee. The teardrop falls in. Lee's got 9. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. It's a 16-point game. Griffin finds Harden. Here's the 3. And it's MP with the rebound. Well, the one thing you have to love about MP, he plays the game the right way, the way you think he should. Sound fundamentals.
And that's something that isn't always there, even at the NBA level. MP doesn't care much for flash. He just wants to get the job.
That's his first
The dream
personal foul.
comes soon, just like your lead.
And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 16. Diallo kicks to Lyles.
And the three-pointers just not falling for them early.
And a miss there on the triple. Griffin's shot is off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
And wait.
Diallo. Defensive foul. Bruce Brown. That's his first personal foul. Team 4. At the line for your Pistons, Hamidou Diallo. One shot.
Fit in the NBA.
Nets leading by 13. Right side, Griffin. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. He's got 17.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Up top, Diallo. Back to Joseph. On the wing, MP. 4 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off the shot, and the shot clock expires. 24 seconds.
Get the ball.
.12 seconds left in the first quarter. Harden surveying the D. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
That's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that body and lift inside.
And so it's
With the score, your Pistons 25, the Nets 43. That's your Pistons mascot.
they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Griffin is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Irving in at the point. Good work there as it goes.
Kyrie Irving has such a tight handle that regardless of what's in front of him, he will get past you and get to the cup.
Joseph, the pass to Diallo. Grant surveying the D, 11 feet away. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Harden draws the double. Millsap a screen on Lyles. Harden kicks to Irving. And the Nets, another three.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant. You learn how to operate without the basketball.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Harris, good.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Grant finds Joseph. Will it go? An MP with the basket on the assist from Joseph.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Millsap sweeps it in.
Check out the footwork from Millsap. Rolls off the pick smooth and gets to his spot.
Irving against Joseph. Lyles hits a screen for MP. Shot's good by Lyles.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
On the wing, Harris. At the elbow, Harden. Over MP. Harris looking it over. Clock at 6. Shoots over Lyles. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside Irving. Shoots over Lyles. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 14 points.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Grant dishes to MP. Lyles a screen on Harden. MP passes to Lyles, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance.
Defensive foul, Harden. James Harden. That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Pass the ball, man! You can't get it done all by yourself, man!
At the line for one.
It's like Damian Lillard or Steph.
Coming on to the floor for the Nets.
These guys have no respect
At
for
the
you,
line
coach.
for the Nets.
You a clown.
Irving. Kyrie Irving shooting one.
Free throw, good, Irving. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Lyles with the screen. MP passes to Lyles. Griffin with the steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Now the pass to Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. From 6 feet. He can't get that one. And so it's Brooklyn with a huge lead at the break.
With the score, your Pistons, 39. The Nets, 80.
If you don't see it, pass it. Four others out there.
An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And you know he's going to put up points.
Coming on to the floor for the Nets.
Move that ball. Too much standing around.
Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Irving. We've got Hamidou Diallo. Corey Joseph is out there with MP. Then it's Josh Jackson. And it's Lyles in at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
And it doesn't take much to get Harden going. His confidence serves as a catalyst for him catching fire.
Now here's Diallo. Millsap covering. And here's Diallo. 5 points in the game. MP passes to Diallo. Misses the 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Griffin kicks to Brown. Harden outside. He takes it in, and Harden with the stuff.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. And here are the Nets. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Mills dishes to Millsap. From deep three-point range. Unable to get that one.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Passes it to Joseph. Back to Jackson. Pass to MP. Beyond the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Millsap's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Millsap a screen on Joseph. Here's Mills. No good that time. And Detroit the other way now. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Net shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's Griffin. Rebound by the Pistons.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. MP's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Now, here's Mills. He's covered by Joseph. And Mills kicks to Griffin. Pass to Millsap. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Griffin's shot is off.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Harden. To end the drought, and the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
This guy's a gritty rebounder on both ends. You have to respect Josh Jackson and his work on the glass.
Harden kicks to Millsap. Back to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. And good that time. Griffin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Joseph, the pass to Jackson. 1:25 left here in the third quarter. On the wing, MP. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
The deep 3 from Harden. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Left side, Griffin. Inside. It's stolen by Lyles. Now Detroit moving it up. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Harden sets the pick for Griffin. Kicks to Mills. Drives to the hoop. It's tipped. Brown outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Harden. Outside Millsap. And here's Brown outside. That shot missing. And a deep 3 from MP. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout.
The score, your Pistons, 58. The Nets, 97. All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons dancers.
Tonight!
The Pistons shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Shutting the floor for the Nets. They've got Bembry. Brown out there with James Johnson. Then there's Carter. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Bay finds Hayes. No good from outside. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Brown the pass to Claxton. Five to shoot. Here's Bembry. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
MP passes to Lyles. He kicks it to Hayes. And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. Well, we know that MP is a very well-rounded person off the court. Greg, you and him have gone out to dinner. He has quite the interest, too, in music, namely making his own.
And I don't know if he'll put out an album like Damian Lillard did, but there's a strong connection between basketball and music. MP clearly has that passion within him.
On the wing, MP. And the pass to Lyles. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Carter outside, passes to Brown. And the usual order was upset last season in more ways than one. 5 out of the final 8 teams Doris in the playoffs had never won a title before.
Kevin, I think for the long-term health and viability of the league, the more teams with an opportunity to win the championship, the better off. We saw new stars get their first opportunity to win a championship. Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the hardest workers, one of the most...
Wow. Killing Hayes. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Brown. Bruce Brown. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. There's the three. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Hayes. MP's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Pistons. Now here is Carter, covered by Hayes. Bay against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Carter outside. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Pistons. MP looking around. Now Hayes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeAndre Bembry.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Hayes. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Lyles sets a screen for MP. Pass to Wiles. Kicks to Hayes. Clock is at 3. On the wing, MP. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And the Nets may get a change.
Basketball. Down to the lineup for the Nets. Joe Harris.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Hay kicks to Hayes. And just a couple years ago, Doris, it seemed, didn't it, like bigs were a dying breed in the NBA? Then last season, 2 of the top MVP candidates were centers.
There was so much conversation that true 5 men, the center position, was no longer in vogue. And then all of a sudden, look what happens. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid were neck and neck for long stretches of the season. Both 5 men, both highly skilled. To me, it's always about, can you play the game or can you not play the game? And those 2 men, they can play.
Bembry. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. No good from 11 feet. And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
MP outside. Back to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles. Here's Bembry. Harris outside. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Lyles got rebound number 8 now on the night. And a wide open look for MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Bembry. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Hayes with it. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made...
Number 8, that's his first personal foul.
Play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Detroit. Joseph comes in for Hayes. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for James Johnson. And Irving subbed in for Bembry. Bay passes to Olynyk. Kicks it out to MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Brown.
Assisted.
Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Joseph against Irving. Going inside. Tries again. And Durant sends it back.
Wow, twice on the pipes for Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
The pass to Brown. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
How about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Jackson, he's checked in for Bay. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Outside, Joseph. KD against Lyles. On the wing, MP. Lyles, it's a screen for MP. They could use a bucket. Lyles, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Unloads from 13. The shot's good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
MP with it, guarded now by Irving. MP against Irving. Olynyk, a screen on Irving. Here's MP. That one off the back iron and out. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. He gets that one. 16 points for KD.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Lyles kicks to Olynyk. Harris against Jackson. MP passes to Joseph. From the arc. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Harris outside. Aldridge. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Detroit's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And Joseph kicks to Jackson. And here's MP for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Brown feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to KD. Over MP. KD can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Outside, Joseph. Olynyk sets a screen for Joseph. He kicks to Olynyk.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
MP against Harris. With the teardrop. Lyles no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
KD dishes to Irving. Durant against Jackson. Over Jackson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for James Harden.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And here's MP for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, a terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
Brown kicks to Durant. He dishes it to Irving. Nifty move. The shot is good off the backboard.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Olynyk, a screen on Irving. Here's Joseph. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on it.
Lamar Aldridge. That's his first personal foul. Team second. At the line for Detroit, Corey Joseph. 2 shots.
That one misses. And so it's Brooklyn.
That's the end of the game. Thanks again, folks, for coming out and supporting your basketball team. Drive home safely and see you again soon.